Who is the most corrupt? The shocking revelation of India's 10 most corrupt departments. Just imagine, you plan to build a house. You purchase land and go to get the layout approved, and the officer says, "It'll be done, but you'll have to arrange for some refreshments." Silently, you hand over thousands of rupees, fearing that if you don't, your file might be buried. But that's just the beginning. Need an electricity connection? Bribe. Want a water line? Bribe. Planning to get a road built? Bribe again. The question isn't where bribes are demanded. The real question is there any department in India that functions without corruption? And when Transparency International, the Lokpal, media reports, and the voice of the people all scream the same truth, this video becomes a mirror reflecting that reality. Today, we will dive deep into this very subject. But before we begin, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update on our latest videos. Now, let's begin today's eye-opening discussion without any delay. We're talking about the 10 departments in the country that rank highest when it comes to corruption. But this isn't just about numbers, it's the everyday reality of millions of ordinary Indians who clash with the system daily. People who are forced to pay bribes even to claim their basic rights. And at the very top of this list is the police department. A place where justice is sold and oppression is silenced with money. The police, whose duty is to protect, have now become a source of fear. No FI is registered unless palms are greased. Motorcycles are stopped on the road, and even if all documents are in order, you still hear, "At least give something, sir." Whether it's a land dispute, a quarrel, or a women's safety issue, the police ask for a bribe first, and only then do they file a report. And if you refuse to pay, the victim can end up being treated like the accused. The greatest irony of our country is that those in power often become the biggest violators of the law. Now let's talk about the Department of Revenue. Land, property, registration, mutation, title transfers, everything that should ideally run on a reliable system is deeply entangled in corruption. Even official documents that determine land ownership can be altered with money. Want your file to move? Meet the clerk, but it'll cost you. This dialogue is commonly heard in every tehsil sub-district office. Whether you're buying or selling land, the real ownership often comes into question only after bribes have exchanged hands. Next comes the municipal corporation or municipality. Did you know that in many cities, buildings are constructed without any approved blueprints? And if there's illegal construction, officials often turn a blind eye. Why? Because their pockets have already been filled. Whether it's cleanliness, garbage collection, laying sewer lines, or filling potholes, none of these get done unless you pay a fee. And this fee isn't official, it's personal. In common terms, we call it a bribe. When it comes to rural areas, the situation is even worse at the village Panchayat and block levels. Just think, the government launches toilet schemes for the poor, offers old age pensions, and provides for widows. But the very people these schemes are meant for have to pay bribes to access them. The village head, secretary, or gram sevak all carry an unofficial rate list in their pockets. Want a house under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana? That'll cost 15,000 rupees. And this money, looted from the rights of the poor, ends up building lavish rooms in the homes of corrupt officials. Now let's talk about the electricity department. The monthly bill you receive often shows more than the actual usage. Why? Because meter readings are deliberately manipulated. And if you try to complain, the lineman tells you, "Pay up if you want the fault fixed." In many places, people have to run around for months just to get a new connection, unless they're willing to shell out a hefty bribe. Is this what we call service delivery? No, this is an open loot system where electricity reaches only those who can afford to bribe. Next comes the department we know as the RTO, Regional Transport Office. Want a driving license? No test needed, just meet an agent and pay, and it's done. Old vehicles pass the fitness test without any scrutiny, and new vehicles hit the roads without registration. All this is possible because it's a system where rules are defeated by currency notes. This is the same place where bribes allow overloaded trucks to operate freely, and as a result, road accidents have become frighteningly common. Now let's turn our attention to government hospitals and the health department. On one hand, the government claims to provide free treatment, but on the other, doctors are often absent in hospitals. Medicine supplies exist only on paper, while in reality they're siphoned off and sold on the black market. Patients are deliberately referred to private hospitals, where hefty amounts are charged in the name of surgeries. The government doctors get a commission in return. Many times, unnecessary tests and medications are prescribed solely to make money from medical stores. This isn't just corruption, it's the worst crime committed in the name of humanity. Now let's move to the education department. Scams in teacher recruitment have become commonplace. Even when teachers are absent from classrooms, their attendance is marked. Textbooks and midday meals don't reach government schools because the funds are embezzled on the way. There's a deliberate collusion with private schools to keep government schools in poor condition, so that parents are left with no choice but to send their children to expensive private institutions. This isn't education, it's a business built on selling children's futures. Another department constantly under fire is the Housing and Urban Development Department. Urban development runs on deals between contractors and officials. The tendering process may look transparent on paper, but in reality, only the companies that play smart, meaning fill the right pockets, win the contracts. Forget about quality. Many roads start breaking apart even before they're completed. But when commissions are distributed at every level, who's left to care about durability? Finally, let's talk about the tax department, be it income tax or GST. Hard-working entrepreneurs who've built businesses over the years often face sudden raids. But if arrangements are made in time, those raids never happen. Fake returns get passed without question, while those who refuse to pay bribes are deliberately trapped. Corruption here hits the nation's economy directly, but as long as officials' pockets are full, the numbers always look fine on paper. The most alarming part of corruption in these 10 departments is the role of middlemen. Today, it's not just the officer demanding a bribe, there's an entire chain involved: agents, local politicians, and even members of employee unions. Just to move a small file, several pockets need to be filled. And the bigger the matter, the bigger the cut. A part goes to the official, and the rest is split among the intermediaries. Meanwhile, the common citizen keeps pleading just to claim what's rightfully theirs. The issue isn't that we're troubled by corruption. The issue is that we've accepted it. We've come to believe that nothing gets done without paying a bribe. And that's exactly why corruption is no longer the exception, it has become the system. And until we raise our voices, until we learn to say no, this system will continue to thrive. Just think, if at every step in your life you're forced to pay a bribe for education, for treatment, for a job, for land, or for justice, are you truly living in a democracy or in a brokerocracy?
If our video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.